Mhm. And we are live. It says you are live. So good evening, good afternoon. It's Wiola Diamondheart here. And we've preparation to coming very soon, the urban retreat, the lightness of being. I have another beautiful person, extraordinary soul, to share his magic with us. And I just listened to a few of the instruments being played live for me, and it's like, wow, the opening of the heart is so beautiful, and I really admire all of extraordinarily talented people that are amongst us, and that are bringing so much magic and beauty to our community, to life, to the earth, to the times that we are on, bringing more love, more light, more hope for the better day, better today, better tomorrow, bringing more healing. And today I have this beautiful person, the keeper of sacred melodies, harmonies, and sounds, Maestro Arian Mortazavi Sarrafan, if I'm pronouncing this well. So here we are. We're going to talk about the music. We're going to talk about the sound. We're going to talk about the vibration, the extraordinary journey like that. The sound takes us through its highs and lows, how our soul, heart aligns, and for the healing. But anyway, let's bring this beautiful person here. And here we are. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you for agreeing to do this live, first of all, and then for saying yes to take part in our urban retreat. I call it the Festival of Light. Actually, for last couple of days, I thought about it, that urban retreat sounds a little bit like whatever. But that was like that Festival of Light. There are like so many beautiful people coming together. And I was like, this is definitely some great shift. So thank you for joining the team of extraordinary people and speakers and sharing your modality, which is the soulful journey. But can you actually, yes, can you share, Arian, about your journey with the music, and how those sounds and those various instruments, like later you're going to play for us, how do you come to this point? Because you are so talented, and I just said, like, admire those talented people, and I wish that I could at least like 1 millionth play what you do. So what is your journey?
Thank you for having me and for inviting me to this beautiful event that you're creating, and for wanting to speak to me and to hear my story, which I'm not really sure what my story is. I'm figuring it out on the way as it's progressing now. What's my journey with music? That's a really big question.
I know.
My journey with music is when you ask that question and I feel about it, I want to cry, because my journey with music, it's not a journey with music. My journey is music. It's a case of, the first thing that comes to my mind is my mom always saying this story of me being 2 years old and taking the tape cassettes of classical Persian music. And she said you used to sit next to the hi-fi, like an old man like this, and listen to these classical Persian songs and just like be in your own world, completely lost in it. And that's how it's always been for me. And music has been everything. It's been a sanctuary. It's been a fascination. It's been a soulmate. It's been my soul itself. It's been a format for understanding the world. It's been a healing tool. It's been a creativity tool. It's been something that understands me, and it's been my best friend. It's been my closest resonance with my heart, even when I didn't understand it, even when I didn't know it, even when I turned my back on it for a short while. There's a song by someone who's kind of a pop artist called Sampha. It's a beautiful song of him. He's a fantastic singer, and him just playing the piano. And it's called No One Knows Me Like the Piano in My Mother's Home.
Oh.
No one knows me like the piano in my mother's home. And he's just there, and he says, no one knows me like the piano in my mother's home. And now,
right.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, well, yeah. This is the story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of everyone, really. Oh, I can't speak. Oh my God. You see the power of the sound, the power of the music, the all that comes with it is just, yeah. I don't have my tissues, and I was just looking for them before I knew I knew what's coming. You know, I don't have it. Oh my God. Oh gosh, thank you so much. I was like, I just like speechless. There we are. That's what sounds does for us, that vibration of the heart to heart, the connection. It's like, I can't really explain. It just happens. So I can't really explain anything. I won't even try. It's like, yes.
Yeah. For me, what comes up when you say that is beyond words, beyond interactions, beyond this physical world where we're trying to do stuff and it's hard and there's like physical things in the way and there's words that don't quite get the meaning across and we get misunderstood.
We are
in the intimacy of our own being, in that closest tiny little speck of us that's infinitely vast and infinitely small at the same time. There's few things that can touch that, and that's what sound can do for me and music can do for me and many others.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like something very unique that's so intimate. It's like it's that undescribable, omnipotent, omnipresent love is just there, and you just merge, or you actually dissolve into everything and into nothing. Mm-hmm. You are a drop of the ocean, and the ocean, like as we say, and it's such an incredible journey. So okay, so that's how you started, and how those frequencies, those sounds, how do they work with you, through you?
For this, I will demonstrate. So how they work, if I give you an answer with the words, it's by resonance. But the answer with words, like resonance, okay, we hear that word a million times with music, especially in the sound healing world and sound therapy world. And for me, resonance means just the lyrics of the song that I just shared with you, and it made the water in your body and the emotion in your body move. That's resonance. And so how does it work for me? Fascination is how it works. And how that goes for me is I hear something, and it's just here. It's like, 3 notes. And that just makes everything inside me start to move, and that's and I just let it move, and that is the entryway. It's where is the fascination, and the fascination acts as this portal that opens and just keeps on keeps on pulling and keeps on pulling. It's like this, it's really a divine mystery that just keeps on calling.
Yes, and I hear that call of the soul is that beautiful the sentence what they say, like longing to belong, and you finally belong, and you finally home.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
how I feel now.
Yeah.
Not that I thought about it before. It's just this is what happened now.
Mm-hmm.
With that couple of seconds of you. What was the name of this beautiful instrument?
This is a Persian setar.
Persian.
Yeah. So se in Farsi means 3,
Mm.
and tar means string. And originally it had 3 strings, just in octaves and a fifth apart. And then about 100 years ago, someone added 1 more string, a sympathetic resonant string. So when you play it open, it's a little bit out of tune. And this is a descendant of the dotar. Do means 2 and se means 3. So the dotar is, according to the limited research that I've done, the oldest lute that's ever been discovered by man. Lute is any kind of guitar-y looking instrument, strings and a body and a neck. And from what I've researched, 7,000 years ago, they found something that looks quite like this in northern Iran, in what was then Persia. And that's the oldest reference we have of any instrument shaped like this. And then everything else came from this. This went towards Turkey and Kurdistan and became the tambur. It later became the setar. Then it went to Arabia and became the oud. The setar then went to India and became the Indian sitar. And they made it Indian and with 1 million strings and all this harmonics and resonance and, yeah, absolute beauty. So, yeah, that's what that is.
It's very, those are very beautiful. Those are, yes, because I didn't say, you got this within your heritage is the Persian, Azerbaijani, Kurdish, British, and so many other countries that you visited. And how this comes into the music, into that soulful journey, that journeys that you actually do.
Yeah, so it's interesting to bring that from an unconscious thing to a conscious thing, which is something that I've gone into sometimes, I've meditated on sometimes, and then being like, okay, I see some things about that, and then I've left it. I was born in London, and I was raised in London, and so I was born in 1994, and so the cultural soundscape that I grew up with was what you hear in London. Pop music and R&B music and house music and UK garage and all these electronic sounds. And also in my home, there was some Persian classical music, Persian pop music, and my dad loves the Gypsy Kings and Latin American music. So that's always been there playing in the background of my life. And then growing up a little bit later, getting into DJing and producing electronic music myself, like house or UK garage music, or like really bass heavy kind of genres, drum and bass and jungle, which I adore. I love heavy, intense bass music. And what's the question? So how does this come out in the sound?
Yes, coming from all of that, you start to play and.
So when I play an instrument like this, when I play in Iran, people tell me it's like I have an accent, like I have a Western accent. But then I play for you, and you say, "Wow, it sounds so Eastern." So I'm not here and I'm not there. It's something between the two, and it's kind of impossible to say. You know, I'll pick up the guitar, and actually, I want to demonstrate, if it's okay, something on the guitar.
Yes, please.
So, yeah, how it comes out is essentially a very fluid, watery marriage of these two. Is the sound okay? Okay, so that's something typically like Spanish, right? So it goes from something Spanish, but then it goes back into, you know, this music moved from the east to the west and arrived in Spain. And I feel like what I'm doing is kind of just playing with that balance, but not consciously. It's just I pick this up and I hear those chords, and that's what wants to come out because of the influences I've had from what I've heard growing up. Another example could be this handpan. So Iran has fantastic artisans and handicraft people and instrument makers, and handpans. Iran is a great manufacturer of handpans. There's many fantastic handpan makers, and one of the things that's happening is turning classical handpan music, classical, you know, it's a new instrument, into an Iranian type of music. And that's what I'm also playing with, because handpan is a rhythmic instrument. I like to play with the Persian rhythm. So things like that. Also the scale. I had this custom made. It's something like a Hijaz scale, but not quite. It's basically a melodic minor scale. Sorry, harmonic minor scale. So yeah, this is how I do it. I hear things from here and I hear things from there, and I mix them into what I think sounds cool.
Oh my God, you are like such a talented person. But I know what you mean. Like you do this with music. I do this with something else. But it's such a wonderful modality that you can actually channel through all the cells of your body and create such a unique experience for everybody. And on that, in your sound journeys, yes?
Yeah.
Those sound journeys are designed to activate the theta and delta brain waves. Mm-hmm. So can you actually explain why those states are important in expanding consciousness and in healing, transformation?
So that's like a neuroscience question, and I have a surface level knowledge of this. I have a decent experience of it. Can you ask it one more time? Why is it important in transformation?
Yeah, for example, yes, it's like when we go within the sound journey, there is that, like for me, it happens so quickly, like. Mm-hmm. Yes, it doesn't happen to everybody the same way. We are all kind of tuned differently, and just because I work with the certain modalities, I have the easier access. But in general, for everyday people, it's like we go for those musical concerts that way, or in that way, or that way, or the sound journeys. And you, in particular, in your way, in your playing your instruments, using your voice, the power of your voice, the power of how you use them, you bring the people to that higher consciousness, or like, let's say theta wave or delta waves, and why either they're so important, or how is that flows that someone, like, the tears are coming, you feel the emotions, suddenly something like dropped off your shoulders, and you kind of transform, you forgave somebody, and you suddenly, instead of saying I hate you, go like, oh my God, I love you so much, thank you.
So in my basic understanding, it's we are all the same, right, at a fundamental level, and with these instruments, and with basically the meaning of the talent that I have is that I have the talent means that I have a quick and fast access to something that resonates on a deep level. That's essentially the definition of the talent for me. So I've managed to find some golden thing, which is sounds and tools and instruments, and melodies and stories, whether they're energetic stories or emotional stories or sonic stories or verbal stories, that make my soul vibrate. And if we're all the same, if I'm projecting something that's making me vibrate, you're going to see that and you're going to go, oh my God, I remember too. And your soul's going to start vibrating as well. And because your soul is made of love, everything else in your life begins to vibrate in resonance with that love as well, because it's a higher frequency. And I would love to one day be able to scientifically explain how that works with sound waves and with auras and with...
Yeah, certainly some people, they know how to explain because they have that, as you're saying, the scientific knowledge. For me, it's like I could never explain in such a way, because for me is that I don't need to know. I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for me, it's all about the feelings. When I say like, oh, can you give me the schedule? It's like, for what? I know that I have to be there. What you gonna do? I said, I don't know. It's like, I just know that I have to be there. So there I am. I arrive, and I kind of like, usually what I do, I say like, I try to forget whatever I know behind the doors and come with that pure or clear canva, and being able to experience what is given or what is being expressed, and allow it to paint the feelings and emotions, or to reach to the deeper levels of soul, to bring that bounty and beauty, and as I wish, to expand more into love, and really have this profound healing experience. So this is so beautiful. And when you create, when you play, as you play, you create, when you are allowing the flow to flow through you, do you have like any special intention for specific event or concert or sharing, or you just go like, okay, I arrive, I see, I feel the energies and frequencies, and I will just tune into it and it will flow through me? How do you do this?
So it's always the second one, but sometimes I also bring in another intention depending on the space. How I do this, it depends. It depends on the event. It depends on who's there. It depends on why they're there. It depends on, do I know what they might be looking for? Is there something going on with me personally? I try to bring that in as well, because if there's something going on with me personally, it will be in the space. And so I try to integrate it into what I'm doing, so that it doesn't have a negative impact. It has the best possible impact that it can have. It's really about listening.
Yeah. And for the people, what they experience, like, have you seen, I'm sure that you have, just with me a couple of minutes ago, but have you seen like what's happening with the people? Have you seen like that profound moment of shift or something, that something is in your memory during your session that you witnessed?
Many things come to mind, and I really try not to think about this stuff because it doesn't serve me at all. But I know it will serve you for me to share right now, so I'm going to share. The first thing that comes to mind is an experience a few months ago in a sound journey that I had. It was one of the bigger ones that I've done. Almost 40 people on a very hot day in the Azores in Portugal. And afterwards, one of the girls who was in there came to me and she said she was flying through past lives and you know, like that happens. It's a journey. It's whatever. It's a portal. It's a portal. It's a portal to either to your emotions. It's a portal to go somewhere deep in your DNA, whether it's about your ancestry, whether it's about I need to forgive my father for something, whether it's about there's something influencing this life from somewhere else, or whether it's just my nervous system really needed to relax, and this somehow communicated that you're allowed to relax now, and everything suddenly was able to let go and calm down and rest.
Rest and surrender to what is, and allowing. Yeah, I mean, like you already put me into that hypnotic state that, you know, it's like I'm kind of half stunned.
Exactly.
Yes, it's just like, oh, you know, it's like I'm in this kind of field that I don't need to know. I mean, for the sake of this life, of course, I have some questions and so on, but it's just like they seem so far away. And it's like they don't matter really. It's like, of course, I don't take drugs or anything like this. I don't need to, because like you are just high on that, on the music, on the vibration, on all the energetics that are around. We are going through kind of difficult. We are going through the transition. As we were talking about, like some kind of persona or life is ending for each and every one of us. Like I can feel it personally. We just talked about it, but that for you the same. What's in front, I don't know, but I am ready to kind of shed. Now we are in that Chinese year that is called the Year of the Snake. And many snakes will be kind of surfacing, and I experienced that profoundly on my last journey. Many snakes showed up, but anyway, it's like to shed that skin, to shed the skin of that kind of artificial smile of being in the not in the truth, not in your satnam, or whichever the word for that, the way that the truth will set you free. And it's like stepping, if we have a choice to live in our truth, or kind of still pretend that I am someone who I am not. And then with the music, it's just that the music strips off all the layers of that the masks, wherever they are. And when you allow it yourself to really feel your soul, to feel your heart, and allow it to open up, to allowing that trust to softly open that really locked heart, because we are so afraid of letting people in to see us for who we really are, that we surround ourselves with this heart wall, because we've been hurt so many times before. And we are not trusting. We say that the world is bad, or there are so many manipulation, matrix, this and that. But then with the music, it's like, as you said, the piano in my mother's room knows me the best. And this is your sanctuary. This is the thing when you can be true to yourself. And that's what the music does. And it's such a wonderful place to witness that openness. And for us, as we are transitioning in our own particular way and ways, it's important to have that piano moment. The birds are chirping at yours or in mine?
At mine.
I hear them in the morning. I hear them in the morning from here. My rise and shine every day, and the birds, they starting to go like this. I was like, are they with you or are they with me?
They're with us all.
They with us all. Oh, here we are. Look at that. Basha is saying hi from Manchester. And
Hello.
and Benya. Oh, so many snakes. Yes. We've seen with Benya in Bali. We were coming up from the snake temple, the lotus and snake temple in Bali. We're the last ones to leave. The rest was up there in the hill waiting for us. And we've seen the snake, the golden snake, like so long. And I was like, oh my God, that was the first day there. And I was like, look at that. We are at the temple of snakes and the lotus temple. So, and then the real snake shows up. And it's that way of transformation, the way of coming from the darkness to the light, and yes, seeing the snakes showing up, and then also I think allowing them to shed their skin at their own time, and for ourselves as well, and for ourselves.
Yeah, and my best friend during this time of dying, I'm really dying, has been this fruity box. And because the way it works is you have a tone that it makes, and just like the gongs that you have, and just like that's why these instruments are so powerful for me and for all of us, is because of the harmonics that they have over the top. So harmonics is like you have a note, you play like a note on the piano, you press a key, and the harmonics are all the frequencies that play above that in series a little bit quieter and a little bit quieter, but they are all mathematically and something elsely related to that. And yeah, my best friend has been this, because I just sit, and for me it's a lot in my stomach, and I let it vibrate out anything that's in me that's ready to go. And I use my voice as the internal tool, and I use the instrument as the external tool. And the voice, I find where it is that has this closeness that you say, this stuckness, and I just send the voice, and it becomes this dance of my voice and my emotions and the instrument and the vibrations and the sound, and I'm dancing, and I'm in the dance. My job is to stay in the center, focused on what is that thing that's creating this discomfort, and what's the skin that wants to come out, and sometimes it sounds uncomfortable, and that's what the journey is. That's why it's a journey. That's why it's not a straight line, and that's why it's not one particular moment. It's a journey that goes Sorry, that just came out.
Yeah, no. It's like I don't have a tissues, Arian.
And that's my best friend. That's when I say music is my sanctuary. Finding the simpler and simpler ways of how can I just go straight in and allow that thing to fall away.
To dissolve. How can I get straight into that wound that is not healed yet, and bring so much love and so much, it's like this golden liquid, that the alchemy of all that it is, and really, like embrace ourselves, really, as that those children of God, or the children that were not loved enough, or no, they were not good enough, or we think that we were not worthy it, and so on. So those are those mindsets, or those how do you call, beliefs that we may hold to that. And when we hear such a beautiful music, because this is very unique. This is what you do is very, very unique. It just goes straight to the center of the soul, straight to the center of the heart, and it's like there's no escape. You cannot really put the walls into that vibration. It just pierces through. It's like it's unstoppable, and that's why it's so beautiful and transformative. And oh my God, thank you. It's just like oh God. Yes, and thank you for agreeing to join, and for that urban retreat that we're going, the Festival of Light that we're going to have on where is that? Here. I have it here. On the Lightness of Being, Sunday 11th of May at Colet House. So we're going to have that long session, and actually, it's like I have that you just hypnotized me so much that I'm ready to give up my session for you to have that full big thing. But this is again something that I always do. I always take the step back and allow someone else to feel that space that is being created, just because I think this is so much more beautiful. And so yes, well, oh my God, there you are. You just hypnotized me, man. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hypnotize myself, and thank you, because you're giving me an opportunity to bring the thing that I do for myself, and I get to share it with other people. I do it for me, and if other people can benefit, it's like, whoa, really? Okay.
That's truth. Those morning rise and shine with the Kundalini yoga that I do each and every morning, even I put them in sets of 40 or 33 or 21, whatever is the time, but most of the time 40 days practices. So I always say, I do it for me. It's like I choose that theme. Right now, our theme is the alchemy of light and love. And we go with the miracle mantra. That is, it takes time to actually tune into it, because you just on one breath, as you go 5 times, you repeat quite a lot, and you just have to synchronize that, and you got to switch off the mind and allow the flow to flow, and it becomes very easy, and that 11 minutes goes just 1 second, and you're just there, and you allow those miracles to happen. So I always say, I do it for me, and if the people, they benefit because it's just I feel in tune, because this is what sits within me right now. And I always say it's good to feel good. I do it. We say, why do you do it? Why do you wake up so early in the morning? I say, I do it because it feels good. I don't have to, but I choose to. For many years, I didn't want to do it because of the ego mind or whatever. I was thinking that my mind was getting corrupted by the other teachers, the gurus, and But then it came a time that I said, okay, I'm my own guru. The light knows what I want. My teacher and my partner was always saying, remember, the light knows what you want, and the light will always align for you everything before you even get there. So that, therefore, I always say, when they ask me for something, I most of the time I say yes, and then I allow the light to lighten up the path. And if I struggle, there is another mantra that I go through with within the Kundalini Yoga, the 5 sutras, which is there is a way through every block. And then I focus on I could go into the drama and go oh my God, like people do. I say, get your shit together. You got to deal with the situation. And it's oh, I want to cry. I want to make a drama. No. Keep quiet, keep calm, do what you have to do. This is more important. And it's just everything aligns so quickly. And then remembering that, okay, it's like I surrendered. I said, like, I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it. And yes, maybe that must be a struggle right now. So give me the strength. Like I always negotiate. I say, hey, come on, give me a strength. I just, well, I said yes. I cannot go back now. It's like, of course I could, but it's like, no. And yes, the light knows what you want. And the light will always align for you everything before you even get there.
When I see you, I see and I feel and I experience like a masterful being, really. And so for me, it's moving that you would give me the time to share this time with you.
No, well, yes, we are giving each other time. No, I cannot say we are giving it. We're just agreeing to meet again. And,
That's beautiful.
and
That's
yeah,
yeah.
And share whatever we have, the best what we have, the best what we can share. It's like bringing to this beautiful space when we will meet with the others. And then again, like one of my teachers, I think Guru Singh was saying that, like, remember, like there's nothing to be afraid of because we've done this together many, many, many times before, through many, 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 many lifetimes. And it doesn't matter who is the teacher or student right now, or whether I'm sitting, teaching or just being a humble student. It's like the energy is there. And when we meet in this congregation of the souls, we create very beautiful music for the soul. So yes. And I thank you. It's like I cannot really, express what I feel. It's just like it's like this whole yeah, it's the journey of the soul. And I'm so grateful and really humbled by your presence and by your talent. And I always admire people that are very talented. It's like before I used to be jealous, and now it's like it go into like wow, into this like, oh my God, such incredible talent. And it's something happens, something moves, and it brings more that pure joy of ability to meet again and to expand even more. So when you work with your range of instruments, which you just said that the shruti is your favorite, would you be able to sing some more for us on one of those sitars that you have, or what you feel? It's like kind of the invitation for the people to come to join us on the Festival of Light that I previously called the Urban Retreats, the Lightness of Being, so we can shed our skins, our posteriors, our masks, so we can truly dive into our hearts and be in our true self, and without needing to hide, without being afraid that someone is going to hurt us. If I am feeling vulnerable, there are like lots of snakes will be like jumping on the neck, trying to do their own stuff, things that the snakes do. But then not being afraid of that. It's just like allowing ourselves to shed that skin, to feel vulnerable, to resurrect into the new light, into new life.
I'll play some guitar for you and sing. Can you hear me okay? Do I need to adjust my microphone? No?
It's good.
Okay. Oh, and could it be you? That this darkness was calling, and could it be true? You're the light, love's calling. And could it be you? Showers of love in the morning, and let it shine through. Oh, this love that you're holding, and let it be known through the sunshine and rain, that I'll be here waiting. I'll be your friend. I'll be here waiting till the very end. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh my God. Well, I found my scarf for my meditation. Yeah, it's just yeah, avalanche of tears. But those tears of this, I can't even explain. I won't even try.
Yeah, and thank you for crying them and showing them to us and allowing us to share that experience with you, the experience of truth.
Yeah, it's like so beautiful when we can be touched in such a way.
That's what being alive is, no?
Yes, thank you so much. So see, it's so beautiful and perfect. Look at the girls sending you their love. Oh my God. Oh, so the question, well, the question was, you will be guiding a life sound journey at our Festival of Light. So, what the participant can expect from you, and I think you just gave the answer.
Some words just came. If you want words for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. To
So
meet your.
That's not the song that you had it already.
Oh yeah, that is the song I had already. Okay. The words that came is you can expect to meet yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is going deep. Yeah, I feel like we can spend like hours or all night talking and doing all the sounds and everything else, and it's just like, oh, there we are. Benya is writing here. Thank you for sharing with us such a talent. You see, Arian?
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know what to say to these things because, like I said before, it doesn't. I mean, thank you. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, it is such a wonderful when we can tap into this, and sometimes, and most of the like, yes. So your presence reminds me personally, like how sensitive I am.
Yeah.
Beyond the shield, like of superpower. It's like, well, I do it everything myself, and so on, and having this, all of that. Yeah, and it's like, I think like this is the beauty, like we can see ourselves in the darkness and in the light, that we can appreciate when we are transitioning, that the path isn't easy, when we don't know what to do. And when we don't know what to do, we find a way to the piano in the mother's room.
Yeah, and a question that I'm with is a lot is, maybe we all have in our hearts, not maybe, I'm sure we all have the piano in our mother's home, inside somewhere.
I think we all have that safe space that we come to. Maybe sometimes it's not revealed to us, or with our constant playing drama, or whatever, I call it drama. We don't see it because of the fear, because of not knowing, because of feeling lost or exposed, or maybe overwhelmed with everything, and we cannot see the clear path. But then that moment of solitude, I think with time, with age, that I found that I don't have to prove anything to anybody, and I really value my time with myself. I love to be with the people. I love to share lots of things with the people. But when I go to my garden, to my sanctuary, when I bow down and I, put my fingers into the earth, and the earth starts to speak, vibrate, the spiders making love. And I was like, oh my God, I've never seen spiders touching each other like in such a way. That was a couple of days ago. I've seen it. It was like two little spiders, and the one was a little bit higher on the stone, and the other one was just like, I don't know how you call it, like one of its legs. It's like trying to touch the other one, and you've seen that there was the male and female, because the other one has those two big something, and it was like moving it, and then the she or he was checking out, and it was such a beautiful dance to observe. And I was just sitting there, mesmerized. I was like, oh my God, I never seen the spiders making love. And it's like such a wonderful journey, and it's like, oh, thank you, this sanctuary, that piano in the mom's room, to be there so I can unload those stuck emotions, or feeling lost, or whatever that was at that time, that I make that escape there, and then just be like surrendering to what is, surrendering to the light, and gazing into the sun, and that's like releasing all. And what's gonna be next? I don't know. Do you know what's next for you? What's your future plans? Do you have any plans? Well, what are your travels now? Because you are a well-traveled guy. You travel with your music around the world, and you share your love and your passion with others.
I follow the guidance of mainly my dreams, and I have someone who's a masterful mentor who helps me interpret what's going on. And when my consciousness, when my being is like this, scattered, like it is now, where I'm questioning what is my life? What am I doing? Why am I here? Am I a failure? Am I good enough? Am I worthy? Have I messed something up beyond repair? everything starts to go brr. So my job right now is to honor myself and be real, not try to be bigger or more than what I am. Honor myself and see what presents itself. That's where I am right now.
That's wonderful. I think it's like, for me, it's exactly the same. It's like, yes, to honor myself, as you said, honor yourself, and see where the light will guide you. It's just like in total surrender. I don't have to be here anymore. I'm like so open. The world is my home, and I am at home anywhere I go.
Yes.
And that's a wonderful feeling, because you feel safe in a way, even though you don't. It's like the fear comes sometimes, and you go like, oh my God. But deep down, it's just like you got that sense of feeling, I am safe. The place where I choose to go. And that's because, it's like that person long time ago, he was planting those seeds. I was like so silly in a way, because I was like, oh my God, what are you talking about? It's like I did not understand that what was happening. But now I hear his voice quite often, especially when there is like lots of tension, and I will hear his voice. Silence. Remain peaceful. It doesn't matter that the others are panicking. Take a deep breath. Keep calm. Surrender to the light. Don't bring more chaos into that. Don't try to fix anything. Just allow them to go through that. You are the core of everything. Remember, I am the light. I am love. I am peace of God within me now. And it's like, whoa. When the ego mind like wants to go and to fix things very quickly, not to have the drama or anything, no? And it's like, as you said, like honoring myself and allowing everything else to guide to the best possible outcome for everybody. It's like that's surrender.
I really learned from your being and your words and your presence from the first moment that we spoke, and even in the interactions that we had over Facebook and your posts. Yeah, your being is a teacher for me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh yes, my heart is like going like. It was a very beautiful journey with you, and I'm so looking forward, Arian, to hear your music and your voice and your vibration and all your love that you are sharing abundantly. And on our meeting in our urban retreat at Colet House, I think the tickets are here. I will post all of that later under this video, and also this video will be available for at YouTube. I will send that video to you as well, so you can have it. And now for you, where the people they can find you, because I have what you've given me is the Instagram, right? This is your Instagram account. How do you pronounce your name and surname correctly?
So Arian is my first name. In Farsi, it's Arian. Mortazavi Sarrafan. Mortazavi is my mother's surname, and Sarrafan is my father's surname. In Iranian culture, you usually take just the father's surname, but I don't see how that makes sense, so I have both.
Okay. And Arian, is there meaning to that name?
Yeah, so Aryan is where the word Iran comes from. Aryan is the people, the Aryan people, Hitler's Aryan people. He got the ideas from those sides, whether it was India or Iran. And yeah, they are the people who created the nation of Iran. And I believe the root is actually Sanskrit, and it means the noble one.
And you are, it's like, I am so humbled by your presence.
I have a lot of work left to do.
maybe.
You've seen some good highlights.
Well, we show to the world what we want to show. We are the masters, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, yes, but what it is, what it is. But what I am experiencing right now, and I'm so grateful that I came to this stage in life, that I can actually humbly and truly appreciate other people without being jealous. No more.
I'm still getting there.
I mean, well, the jealousy is the thing, but when we take it, how I look at it when I feel jealous of something or someone or whatever, it's like, okay, I'm jealous. Like, I work, okay, I know. How can I actually change that jealousy into inspiration?
Yes.
It's like, because we are jealous, because I think, like, I don't have something what you have. For example, the skillfulness of the playing the music or chanting, singing, such a beautiful. I don't have that. I don't have this what you have. I have it in a different way. So how can I be inspired? It's like, we are not in competition. It's like there's no competition. I don't have to be better than you. And as that the Guru Singh said before, it's like we've done this many times before. And sometimes I was the teacher, sometimes I was the student in different constellation. But we've done this together. And we are meeting again to shift and lift even more and bring more love and light. And the jealousy also is the light. But you got to take this kind of from this darkness to the light. And the light is inspiration. So how can I inspire? How can I be inspired by your humbleness, your virtuosity, your ability to transmute or transmit this beautiful vibration that moves the soul, that opens the heart, that allows the healing, the tears, the appreciation, and it's like to dive deeper into the soul. So yeah, it's a beautiful gift. It's like there are no more lessons. Those are the gifts, and this is the gift. So thank you for the gift. I'll be crying again. My God, just like you make me cry, man.
That's
I love.
Yeah, good.
It's so good. Yes, it is so good. May those tears be always the tears of upliftment, of healing, of blessings. Yes, the tears, the blessings.
Yeah.
Yes. They said, like, when you look at the teardrop under the microscope, they're also like with the water. When they say, like, when you said to the water that I hate you, and to the water that I love you, those are the different fractals. And they said it's the same with our tears. When the tears are tears of joy or tears of suffering, they have completely different fractals and all the shapes and sizes. So this is so interesting. Same like with the vibration. So we are all vibrating as one.
Everything sings, as they say.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, for your talent, and for expressing, for shedding, well, for everything that you've done so far. And may you be blessed. Your path might be, maybe. I don't know how to say. Even you just took me somewhere else. I'm forgetting the language. The regular language. I have everything is like vibrating and I cannot really express it anymore. So may your path be lightened up with the joy, with the abundance, with clarity, whatever you need for your own transition, and to find that way home. And the home, yes, and that piano be always there for you and for many more that you will be inspiring or leading towards the light and love.
Thank you. And may those blessings be infinitely multiplied to all beings, through all time and all space.
Yes, for all of us, and for all those that are listening now, and for all those that will listen later, and for all those who are coming for this beautiful urban retreat. Come and join us. Come into this vibration of oneness, vibration of love, vibration of peace, and let's create something beautiful, some magnificent place that we can all grow and yes, create another. I don't know. Do we need another something? It just
I think it's pretty clear. At least this chapter, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arian.
Thank you.
And I'll see you very soon on Sunday or 11th of May. And I'm waiting for that big hug and for being together in the space. And I'm so ready to be present to the sound, to the vibration that you're going to channel through. I'm just saying yes.
I'm very excited. And I'm excited for all the other fantastic people that are going to be there that I'm excited to learn from and hear from.
Yeah. It's going to be a beautiful time. Always is. But yes, and every time is very unique because we are, yes, there's like different set of people, different eyes. I'll be talking a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And have a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I'll see you very soon. And for everybody else, yes, please join us. And yes, hope you got a lot of beautiful insights from Arian's music and the sound that he produced and shared with us. And there's going to be much more. And again, if you want to, yes, go and visit Arian's Instagram. There are like very beautiful pieces of music that you can hear, that you can listen to. You can tap into the depths of your soul. And maybe you shed a tear or two. Maybe something heals within you. Maybe you find your new path. Just say yes. So thank you so much. Thank you for listening and being with us. So much love. And see you very soon.